Welcome to After the Checkered Flag on Supercross Live on supercrossonline.com. Ralph Sheheen and Jeff Emig with you. What a turn of events in Seattle, Washington this past weekend. As Andrew Short gets his first win in Monster Energy Supercross competition, hadn't seen the top step of the podium since a lights win in 2006, and then a huge question mark as to the physical condition of the newly crowned two-time champion Ryan Villopoto as he exited Seattle, his home race. So, Jeff, let's begin with Andrew Short. So many people came over to congratulate him. So thrilled to see Andrew Short finally get that first win.
Yeah, it was a big moment for Andrew Short, and it all started with the start. He got out front, and it was so critical here tonight. And he was able to ride his own race for a few laps. And then Ken Roxon on the 350 KTM, it's his first ride back on a big bike here. He starts to put the pressure on. He had some hot lines on the track. He jumps to the inside of Short. Short instantly passes him back. They play a little cat and mouse for a little bit, and then Roxon starts to make the mistakes. And Andrew Short just was so focused and so determined, and he was able to take the pressure, deal with it, and keep riding his race all the way to the checkered flag. And now he's a Monster Energy Supercross winner. And I mean, there was riders stopping, team. Managers and everybody from all over the pits, not just Honda guys, not just his team. I mean, there were, pats on the back from everyone in the pits. It was a really cool moment here tonight in Seattle.
Says a lot about what the pit area thinks of Andrew Short. Now, there's a great battle in the championship title fight in second place between Davey Millsaps, Justin Brayton, and Ryan Dungey.
Yeah, Dungey back from injury and had pretty good qualifying. Looked pretty good all day long, and he was working his way through the main event just like he does. Makes a small mistake trying to make a pass. He sets himself back. And now in the points, he's got a little bit of work cut out for himself. But the Brayton-Millsaps battle for second is on. There's two more races. You know both those guys have bonuses. I would feel that they have bonuses in their contract for second place. And it's going to be a pretty big bonus, okay? The way that the competition is, these guys are racing for a lot of cash, and they're racing all the way to each checkered flag. Now there's two more races left. It'll be interesting to see when we get to Vegas who actually backs up Villopoto in his second in this championship.
And of course, Ryan Villopoto is now the big question mark. Not towards the championship. Yeah. He's wrapped up that 2 in a row, but his health. We saw him go down and hard here in Seattle. And we're just waiting to get the final word if he's going to be okay and able to race in Salt Lake City.
Yeah, we got a word from Reed Nordine of Team Kawasaki. It's a little stinger, this and that. Chad Reed was in the booth with us. We all seen how timidly Villopoto stepped off the bike and how he just could not put any weight on his left leg, specifically was grabbing his left knee. So it'd be interesting to see if there's more to that or not. If there is, and he's not able to ride the last couple of races, if that affects the a national motocross championship that begins in about a month, it could just change the whole face of this. And if he is hurt and he doesn't ride, then you've got Kennard, Reed, Stewart, Dungey was out, and now Villopoto. It's crazy. Yep. Just a crazy season with injuries. A good thing for Villopoto, though, he didn't have to come here and win, and he already had the championship wrapped up.
Wild one in the Emerald City. Next up is Salt Lake City. We will be there. You'll see it on CBS. Thanks for joining us.